California Democrat Rep. Maxine Waters is, more or less, a one-trick pony, assuming, of course, you don't believe confusion or paranoia is a trick. What SHE's done since Donald J. Trump was elected is a get herself booked on some cable news show and screech loudly and incoherently about impeachment or some permutation of it for the entirety of the interview. And yet, even though this is just about as predictable as Charlie Sheen abusing Schedule I substances, she keeps on getting gigs on cable news. She may be a pony of one trick, but that's certainly some trick. As I write this, there isn't any evidence that Trump should be removed from office, although Maxine doesn't really seem to care. However, there just so happens to be evidence enough to possibly unseat one lawmaker up on Capitol Hill. Rep. John Conyers. On Monday night, a BuzzFeed report revealed that Conyers, a Michigan Democrat, had settled an explosive sexual harassment lawsuit that accused him of improperly fondling numerous women and using taxpayer money to fly in mistresses. Trending dossier records unsealed. Clinton firm caught red-handed. So, did Maxine Waters jump to condemn Conyers on Tuesday? Of course not. Let's not be silly. He's a Democrat, after all. However, if you want to know how Waters feels about Conyers, just look at what she said about the embattled congressman last month, before a gathering of women, no less. You know, there is a member of Congress who has been supportive of women for many years, Waters said during the Sojourner Truth Luncheon at the Women's Convention in Detroit on October 28, according to the Washington Examiner. He is quiet. He is confident. He is powerful. But he has impeccable integrity on all of our issues. Give John Conyers a big round of applause. To make that even more ironic, she used the speech to take aim at both Trump's treatment of women and rape culture in general. "We are reclaiming our time," she told the women's group, using what's now become her trademark phrase. "We're speaking to women who are single mothers, women who work 2 and 3 jobs making minimum wage or less, women who have been exploited, harassed, or taken advantage of in their personal and professional lives," she continued. Related, Trump sends fear down spines of lawmakers who paid to have sexual harassment claims silenced. "I just want to take time to focus on something that I think we need to focus on right now. It is very fortuitous that we are gathered here this afternoon in Detroit as we continue to recognize a record number of women who are boldly coming forward to reveal disturbing and grotesque acts of sexual harassment, assault and rape, oftentimes at the hands of men who believed they were too rich and too powerful to ever be confronted or held accountable. It was indeed very fortuitous you chose Detroit, Rep. Waters. That's because it's a city represented in Congress by a man who's allegedly an 88-year-old lecher who's managed to stay in power for over 50 years, a man who just 2 years earlier settled a lawsuit where 4 signed affidavits from congressional staffers indicated he had engaged in the very activity you got up on stage to decry. Perhaps that was some time you ought to have reclaimed." Ms. Waters. httownhall.com. Please like and share on Facebook and Twitter if you can see why Maxine Waters will want to bury this. What do you think should happen to John Conyers? Scroll down to comment below.